let me draw your attention, Mr. Falz the Bahd Guy. Your show in Amsterdam that you're preparing for by November is not going to be successful based on the comments we have seen people put out. But let me put it this way. I think that I want to give you a few advice, and I'll start by saying that you have always been a name that is tied to influence and art. But lately, Falz the Bahd Guy, it feels like you are at war with yourself and more than anyone else. The fact that Western audiences, that's the Nigerians in diaspora, aren't going to be showing up based on their comment for your concert isn't about them to their culture. It's about choices you have made and the disconnect you have created with your audience, especially after your stance against VeryDarkMan. Here's the truth. Your fight against VeryDarkMan and by extension the Nigerian people has backfired spectacularly. Instead of engaging thoughtfully, you have alienated those who could have been your strongest allies. If there's anyone to blame, it's not your fans or critics. Perhaps it's your father, Femi Falana, who may not have equipped you with the tools to think critically and independently, but maybe you have a group thinking mindset. Walking away from his shadow earlier could have saved you from these self-inflicted wounds. But it's not too late to correct yourself or your path. Here are 5 reasons you lost the support of your audience and 5 steps you can take to rebuild what's been broken, like I have talked about in the past. Because the situation with you and VDM is something that you guys could have worked upon privately, and by now would have forgotten about it. Now let me talk about how you could correct this. Falz the Bahd Guy. Number 1, I think publicly, if you can acknowledge your missteps in fighting VeryDarkMan and clarify your positions. Number 2, if you offer a genuine olive branch, perhaps even a public collaboration to show unity between you and VeryDarkMan, trust me, there is nothing that cannot be fixed if you can be humble. Number 3, engage with grassroots Nigerian communities to rebuild trust and relatability. Number 4, create music or art that addresses societal issues in a way that resonates with your audience. And I think lastly, I would ask you to advocate for causes that VeryDarkMan actually champions, demonstrating alignment with justice. Well, advice for resolving your lawsuit issues and rebuilding your image, I would have said that use mediation instead of prolonged legal battles. If you continue with this, which means you are just saying little, there is more to come. Because if you use mediation instead of prolonged legal battles, it shows maturity and willingness to resolve conflicts. Number 2, I think you can address the root of the disagreement with VeryDarkMan. Ask yourself, what are you really fighting for? They said you are with Bobrisky. How many people have they called Agege or Gabriel in Nigeria? And people would not even remember that they called them something like that. Number 3, show public support for freedom and fairness, even if it means swallowing some pride. Use your platform to highlight Nigerian struggles. Position yourself as a unifier, not a divider. Number 5, find a personal cause you are passionate about and pursue it authentically to regain your relevance. And I'll say this isn't about bending to people's opinion. It's about growing into the artist and leader you were meant to be. Perhaps don't waste your platform on fights that don't serve the people or yourself. Take this moment to reflect, correct, and reclaim your legacy. And I think that's one of the best advice I can give to you, Falz the Bahd Guy. I've made countless of videos about Falz the Bahd Guy and Femi Falana and what you guys should have done. Some of your minority fans who think that they are very intelligent, they've kind of tried, some of them have tried to debate, some of them sent some kind of critical messages. But at the end of the day, I was already telling them, like, there is no way you can fight against your nation, the people, and you are going to win, and you're part of those people. You spring out of those places. Now you're tarnishing your father's career, you're tarnishing your own music career, you're tarnishing everything around you guys. With that being said, Falz the Bahd Guy. Trust me, I'm speaking everything I say, I'm saying it out of love. I still love you guys. I still see the possibility of you guys making this work. Forget the fact that VeryDarkMan is what he is. I said it. VDM has a soft heart. VDM is one of the most simplest person. Forget all that that is doing. Those kind of people have a soft heart. And if you don't listen to what I have to say, good luck to you. Hopefully one day I would not buy gala from you on the road.
When you are revolutionary and you talk the truth, people will come and slap you down. Then you talk the truth again, they lock you in jail. They never hear anything at all. Then go hear pansa pansa. When you are revolutionary and you talk the truth, people will come and slap you down. Then you talk the truth again, they lock you in jail. They never hear anything at all. Then go hear pansa pansa.